Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? Well, today I thought that I would do an arrangement in this little, it looks like a ceramic basket. And I thought that I would do SU colors, the blue and orange, which is Syracuse University colors. And I took the foam and I put wreath wrap on it, and then I put clear potting tape around it so you don't even know that there's tape on there. And I thought we'd use our Lazy Susan today, so she couldn't be so lazy. So I'm gonna do blue and orange, like I said. And I am located in Phoenix, New York, under Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. So if you are interested and if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe so I can get more viewers out there to know that I'm here. But I do all kinds of flower arrangements. I do wedding, I do funerals, I do pots, I do centerpieces, I do table arrangements. I can do just about anything that you need. So with that said, let's get started. I have some grass from my greenery. And these are all plastic and SUV, UV protected. Syracuse University protected. And I have some leaves that have just a little bit of white in them. And these are a type of a palm leaf. And this reminds me of a hydrangea leaf. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but that's what it looks like. And I have my favorite leather leaf fern from Hobby Lobby. And I have some Shikibi. And I have some Boston fern. I guess that's what you would call it. And as far as the blue, I have some of these. These are kind of like wispy pits. They're nice and wispy. I like them. So we're going to use some of them. And I have some blue hydrangeas. Aren't they beautiful? Nice and dark and blue. Dark, dark blue. And I have some. These are cornflowers. Now I got one that came off the stem here. So I'll put this back on the stem. I'll glue it. Because once it comes off, it will probably come off again. So if I glue it on there, it won't come off. So those are the cornflowers. And I have these beautiful blue roses. Aren't they pretty? They're not a navy blue, but they're like a royal blue. And they are so pretty. I think they are beautiful. So I have some of them. And I also have some calla lilies. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them, but they're blue. So that's the blue flowers. Now, for the orange, I have some orange sunflowers. I have some carnations. I have some myrtle. I have some mums. I have some hydrangeas in orange. I figure, you know, if we don't use the whole head, we can take pieces off and put them on stems and use them that way. I also have some ranunculus in orange. So that is our orange flowers. And I also have this seeded, it's a seeded eucalyptus. I've got 3 stems of that was just hanging around, so I thought maybe we'd put them in as well. So let's start with the greenery. I gotta start with my favorite, which happens to be from Hobby Lobby. And it is the leather leaf. Isn't that pretty? It's got different colors on it. It's so pretty. Now I don't want it too long, so I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna bend it down a little bit. Let me move these so you can see. I want you to see what I'm doing in case you decide that you wanna make one yourself. So I'm gonna cut a few of these stems down. I'll start with four stems. Ooh, they come off. All right, we'll start with 4. So, like I said, I don't want them too long. So I'm gonna cut the bottom 2 leaves off, and I will use these for fillers. I will put them in the arrangement to fill. But for now, I'm just gonna do the 4 corners with these. And bend them down. Because they have wire right to here, so I can bend them. And like I said, we'll take the bottom 2 off, and I will use them as a filler. And then we'll go to the next corner and bend that down. Just kind of make it look pretty. Hanging over the bowl or the basket as it is. And get the glue stem out of there, because I'll probably have quite a few glue stems because I have the fan on behind me. It is 80, it is almost 90. Wow, I had to look at that twice. It's almost 90 degrees out here. It is 88 outside, but in my shed it's like 90 degrees. That's warm. The past couple days it has been nice and warm, but it's gonna cool off like in every other week. It gets warm, then it cools off, gets warm, then it cools off. So that's what we got so far. And I will take the glue stem out of there, the glue string. Make sure there's no glue strings anywhere. Now as far as these, I think I'm gonna put them in between just to use them. Because I don't wanna waste anything. Everything's so expensive. So I thought that I'd just put them in there. In between. Kind of give it a little pinch there. know, just fluff them up. Let's see. The glue string out of there. And this is the last one. There. So that's nice all the way around. Make sure there's no glue strings anywhere. Okay. So I think for the next leaf, let me see if I want to use this one. Yes, we're going to put these in between, underneath the leather leaf. You'll pull it out just a little bit. There. The dark and the light colors look really nice together. Now that one did not go in, so we will get that off there. Now I use my little tool that was given to me. And I'll put it in the hole. Like that. Get the glue strings. Like I said, there'll probably be a lot of glue strings because I got the fan on behind me. I'm sure you can probably hear it too. Okay, let's get this one in. Glue strings. They're everywhere. There. Now I think I do want to put one or maybe three on the top. which will be like in a triangle. Now I got one leaf. I got three that are a little bit lighter. Maybe we'll do the lighter ones. Let's see. I'll save those. And these two are lighter in color, so I'll put them in the top. One. I'm making a triangle with these. Just want to make sure that I'm not getting it on the tape. Take the glue off. Put a point on there. And when you use clear tape, it's kind of hard to see. But that's the whole point of it, isn't it? And we'll put one over here. I gotta feel where the tape is. Sure we get the glue off. So that's what we got so far. Now, let's see. What do I want to put in next? Do I want to put this in next? Yeah, why not? Okay, now these are push-ups, which is nice. Which is very nice. I can push them up. Seeing that these are push-ups, I'm going to hold off on this because I might need it as a filler. So I'm just going to wait on that. And we'll put these ones in. Yeah, these are light in color as well. I don't know if I want light. Do I got dark? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got fern that's dark. Let's try that. I don't want too much light on the top, is what I'm saying. So we'll take the dark fern, and I'll put them on a pick, because these have light and dark on them as well. And we'll take the dark ones, and we'll put the dark ones in there. So let me put these on a pick. I'm thinking these are too big for this pot. And I do have a grass, so let me put this on a pick. I do not know if my fan is cooling that off. Let me see. Now this does not have thicker stem here. Oops, excuse me. These I'm going to make a little shorter by cutting the leaves off the bottom. I gotta mark my tape because I can't see it. I can't see it out here in the dark. Okay. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm just talking to myself. I always talk to myself. Make sure we get the glue strings. And we'll put one right here, the last one. Clean my table off. Okay. Put this one in between. The glue up there. And just look at it. It's good. Now I will put these in there. I'm going to turn them because it is a push-up. So if you want them to fill a void, then you have that shape, which works out really well in filling areas. I just want to put some in the middle. Just to fill that area. See how that fills that right up nice. Glue string on there. Gotta poke a hole in there. I'm just taking the glue strings off. as I see them. I can feel them. They feel like spider webs, actually. That's what they feel like. So, was it warm where you live today? Because it was definitely warm here. 88 degrees. I couldn't believe it. It goes from hot to cold. Just need a couple more over here. Put one here. I'll put one, the last one over here. Now this has only got a couple leaves on it. That's pretty filled in. And I'm gonna put a couple in the middle. Well, maybe I can put this in the middle. No, I'll put a couple in the middle. Let's see, here's one. Let's see how this fills up the middle. Actually, that fills up the middle pretty good. Now, I do want to put some grass in here before we put our flowers in. And this grass is push-up. What I mean by push-up is you can push it right up to the top. You don't have to have it this low. You can if you want, but it pushes right up to the top. Just push it right up there. So I'm just gonna push it up for now, and then once it gets in there, I'll see where I want it. I think I want it in here. Like that. I'm just gonna do 4 down here. And you notice I'm just pushing the grass back down a little bit. and bending it down. And I'll do one more on this side. Like so. And I will put 3 up on top. In between, I'll do 1, 2, 3. I like the grass because it gives me movement. Anything that gives me movement, I like. It reminds me of wispy bits. So I think that's all we're gonna need of that. So I'm gonna put one here in the middle. Just make sure that I'm not putting it on the tape. The tape's there. I did mark it, but I think I've pulled it off. So there's one. And I am pushing these ones up because they need to be taller in there. And this will be the third one. So that's what we got so far. As far as the greenery, I love it. I love it. Pull this up a little bit. Okay, so we got our greenery in there. I think that's all I'm going to put in there for now. If I need more, I've got it. So that's what we've got for that. Now, I'm really not sure if I want to put just pieces of this in there. Let me hold off on that. Let's see, what do we got for flowers for orange? Got sunflowers. Now this sunflower is a different color, but it still works. And I think I'm going to put this one right in the middle. But because this is all plastic, I'm going to see if I can put a stem on this. So I'm going to put this one right in the middle. That's where this one's going. Just like that. just like that. Isn't that pretty? Now I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cut them all off. And I really don't like the leaves because they look like they're fraying. So the leaves will go in the trash. There he goes. After something. Rabbit or something. He flies out of here like I don't know what. He just flies. So I think I'm gonna do 4. Will be like the corners. Just gotta move the leaves out of the way. He makes me laugh. Like a child. Just like a child. And I am going to bend these down. And we got one more we're going to put in there. And I'll save those 2 for something else. The glue string's terrible. There is the 4. Put something in the middle of this one. Okay. Now, I do have these carnations. But before I do that, I'm going to alternate the blue because I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to fit in here. So I want to do the blue and the I'm going to alternate the blue. I think I want one in the middle with that orange. sunflower. I'm just cutting the thorns that come on the roses, and I'm cutting a nice angle on the stem so I can get it in there. Isn't that pretty? That is just absolutely gorgeous, that rose. I don't even know. You would know that it was artificial because we don't have blue roses, but I'm telling you, that is so pretty. And I see another glue string, which we'll get out of there. And I just got to bring this down so I can see where I'm going to put it. Now, that is too tall. So I gotta take it out. And I think it's because of the bottom leaf. So we'll take the leaf off. We'll take the glue off. We'll make it a little shorter. Put a nice point on there. And we'll try it again. Let's see, where was I? Now this, I'll raise this up a little. There. These are so thick. I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, I can. I'm going to put these on a pick because the stems are so thick. I think I can. Maybe I can't. Maybe I broke it. Maybe I broke it. I did. Well, so much for that one. I cannot take them off and put them on a different stem. So, we will keep going. I can take the leaf off. Okay, I'm going to put one over here. I think I'm going to do a triangle at the top with these. Where's my hole punch? And these do not have wire at the top. They just kind of flop wherever they want to. And I think I want one more in there. I think I got some glue in here. Something. I got something in here. There, so there's the blue. It's gotta come down just a little. Now, for some more orange. What are we gonna put in there? We got these ranunculus, and I got carnations. So I need some blue at the bottom. Which I have these. I'm gonna put some of these. Where am I gonna put this one? Bear with me. Change of plans, as always. And I gotta needs to be shorter. I do like these wire cutters. They do help. So I'm going to put this under, in between these two orange ones. I guess that's how you're gonna say it. One, two, I don't know why I like the tips hanging down. Although it doesn't matter which way the tips go. And I need one more. Let's see, do I need one more? In between these two. And that will be that for those. And we'll put one here. Okay, now, yes, we do need some orange. I think I'm going to do these. I think these are too big. Let's see. Let me see if these mums are too big. Actually, no. They kind of look pretty nice right there. So I think I'm going to put 3 in the top. I'm just gonna put 3 in. Some of these look different. I don't know why they look different. Maybe they just look different to me. Okay. Oops, this is gotta go in between this one. The blue. In between the blue. No, that mom looks funny to me. I gotta pull this one out because I don't like it. I don't like it. Here's this one. Okay. That's better. That looks better. Now I got a gap here. Why I got a gap here? All right. Let's get these in. Okay, now I want them more to the bottom. I think I'm going to put these right under the under the lily towards the bottom. Gotta move the leaves out of the way. Okay. Let's see. EC. One more. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to dot these around. Or do I want to put them, put them in between the orange, I think. Let's see. Do I want to put these under? Let me look at it, guys. I mean, she's looking beautiful. But I'm really not sure what to do here. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm almost done. I just don't know if I want to put any more in here. That's the next thing. I don't think so. I think we got enough flowers in there. Now I'm just going to fill in. I'm going to fill in with the greenery. Anywhere I see some foam, I'm gonna fill in. Just taking the plastic piece off. Put one here, and I think that will do it. one in the middle. All right. There she is. Beautiful. Orange and blue. SU colors, of course. Syracuse University colors. So there we have it, guys. I'm sure that you can do that. If I can do it, you can do it. All it takes is a little confidence and keep going. When you think it doesn't look good, keep going. And it always turns out in the end. So if you like this, share it, subscribe. I'm here in Phoenix, New York. There is our blue and orange centerpiece. I know it looks like there's a gap there, but there's really not. Just that one flower keeps moving. Okay, so there you have it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.